So here I'm trying out the water cubicle. Ghost, what did we pay for this?
$5.99.
$5.99 for this thing that doesn't hold its shape or load itself with water. How much water does it hold?
Let's get 5 gallons. That's 5 gallons. No, that's 2.5 gallons.
So we're going to draw 4 samples. For time's sake, you're just going to have to trust us that we're doing this 4 times. This is just the water that we drew out that you saw earlier in that little clip there. Now this thing's from Katadyn too. It was a little more, but still cheaper than the rest of their filter products. This was what, 20 bucks, 25?
That was 34.99.
Okay, so this was 34 bucks. This says that it's going to filter out the stuff, basically that's going to make you want to drink more. I should probably leave that alone. This says that it's going to filter out most of the stuff that's bad for you, and hopefully we won't be using the bathroom later on, but this says we can drink straight from this without the use of the tablet. So here in just a minute you'll see us draw some water off, and I guess try it, let you know what it tastes like anyway.
This one is essentially iodide.
Right. And this one neutralizes the flavor of the iodine. These are both from Potable Aqua. I think the whole kit was 7 bucks, 8 bucks.
I think those were $5.99, and these are the chloride tablets, and they were $7.99. Okay. $8.99. Sorry.
All at a local outdoor store. And okay, let's go ahead and throw in the tablets.
All right. There we go. That's the chlorine tablets. Looks like it's working there. Go ahead and seal that up, and we'll drink it up here in about 4 hours. That's good stuff. Did you want me to do a chlorine tablet for you also?
Yeah, we'll do 2. Yeah, two of each. That way we can both drink the whole thing. This is actually packed with a lot of stuff in here. Okay, I'm going to plop in 1 iodine in there.
Here's some more water. You can put another iodine in there.
Okay, 1 more iodine. Now, just so you know, these are actually supposed to work pretty good, make all the water drinking safe, but each one of these packages is labeled not for continuous use. So there's 20 pills in all these, but it does say that you know, if something was to happen, you were at an extended period, it does recommend not to keep drinking these. So that's not, you don't want to keep using these pills, filtering your water and drinking them just with this, because apparently, you know, I'm not sure what'll happen. You get sick, iodine poisoning.
I'm sure it's like anything else. You get too much of something in your system, it's
right.
Not good for
you.
you.
Now these little tablets come in this kit. You're supposed to plop them in with the iodine, and it takes apparently the flavor out. I'm not brave enough to try iodine by itself, so I'm going to tell you what it tastes like with the flavor taker outer.
All right.
Okay, so we got the micro filter on there, fiberglass. Ghost is going to tighten her on there and filter that, or prime the filter.
That go on there.
Hopefully make it safe for us to drink on.
Okay. It's supposed to be primed up, ready to go.
Now, I don't know if you can tell, but it's only been maybe 5 minutes, and this iodine water is definitely taking a different color than just the chlorine water. If y'all can see that on camera, this is almost angelic white, while this is still kind of a murk clear.
Once we treat these correctly, we'll put them in this bottle, which will actually filter out the particulate and moss and fungus and things like that from the water. It'll kind of give it a better taste, some more clarity. But this is the key step right here. This is what kills all your bacteria, all your viruses. It's going to kill anything that's in that water and make it safe for you to drink. Then you filter it in through here to remove the stuff that doesn't taste good or is chunky in your mouth.
Right. That's just a sediment filter, maybe to make it taste better. But this right here is what's going to make it healthy for you. Now this says that it has basically these steps built into it And Catadine's probably one of the leaders out there, but they definitely make different levels of protection. Most of y'all starting out are probably going to get one of these little Catadine filters, not really go into the $300 or $400 pumps. They're supposed to be pretty good. The downfalls with systems like this is you have to stock up on filters, because this will get clogged up, especially if you don't somewhat filter the water first through a sock or a shirt or anything you have on hand, just to try and get most of the crud out of it before the filter in this product catches it to extend its life. This isn't a long-term situation, but if this is in your backpack and you're hiking and you get stuck for a few days, this will be just fine. So will the tablets. Neither one of these are a good extended use option. See what it tastes like? That's actually good tasting creek water. I wish it was cold though. There's not going to be any ice cubes in the wild. That's not bad though.
Oh yeah. Let me try a sip of that. See how that goes. I mean, as well as just squeeze just a little bit of that out. Let's see how it goes.
That doesn't taste bad, does it?
No, it doesn't taste bad. I mean, it's not chunky or anything like that.
I don't know what the creek tasted like before, because you saw it earlier. I didn't want to just taste it, but this actually tastes just as good, if not better, than some Waco water. So it's actually not bad.
All right. Well, so 4 hours for these to finish out. We'll come back and check it and see if we have the squirts yet. Well, it's been the appropriate amount of time. We've got our treated water. We tried the filtered water yesterday. I don't feel too bad. I mean, I didn't have any. It actually tasted good and didn't make me sick or anything else. So we're gonna try this. This is which water is this?
This is going to be the iodine with the flavor saver.
And this is the chlorine treated. We'll filter them through this. This actually filters particulate, and it'll filter chemicals, but it doesn't filter the bacteria and virus and stuff like that. So after we treat it, we run it through this. Should help the flavor. Should help all the chemicals that are going to make us sick. We get that out. We're going to try it out right now. I think we should start with iodine treated. I mean, it looks the gnarliest.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know if it shows up on camera very well, but this water is actually taking on a whitish.
That's the difference between the two.
Instead of crystal clear, it's
a little milky. It's a little milky.
Yeah, we'll call it milky.
So this bottle is pretty much same as the other. It has a filter inside it. It's not the same type of filter. It's completely different. This is mostly just carbon. So we'll pour this water in here and try it out. Man, it doesn't look that milky once it comes out of the jar. I'm not going to put that last little bit in there. That looks
last little bit of fun. Yeah, I would caution you to maybe filter the water after you get it out of your receptacle before you do any treatments, and it'll help prolong the filters in there too if you get rid of as much as you can.
There's floaties.
Yeah, there's definitely floaties. We're going straight creek water, so we didn't do any of the precautions. We didn't boil it. We're just going to test them out. I believe this is Aqua Pro, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go. We'll prime the filter a little bit. Pop it up. There we go. We'll prime the filter a little bit. It's kind of difficult to squeeze through there, but it's going now. Okay.
So did you want first, or?
Yeah, I'll break my full
Rochambeau? Okay, good. Tastes like water?
Tastes like water. I mean, it's got like a little kind of a chemically flavor, but not real bad. I think it's mostly from the plastic that's on the bottle. It's kind of what it tastes like to me.
Yeah, I would call that maybe a pool water flavor.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe not freshly treated pool water, but just maybe public pool water.
Dribble.
Yeah, I did. I hope we don't get sick. That's all I'm wondering.
Right. So far, so good. All right, so I guess we'll empty these out. We'll try the chlorine.
Okay.
I'm gonna imagine that's probably gonna taste like a pool.
Right.
I hope I don't kill that tree. If in 2 weeks that tree is dead,
right. If you don't see that tree in any more videos.
Okay, so now we're gonna try the chlorine treated water. Try it out. Tasty. It looks tasty.
It does. I think I went past the fill line, so, and I don't want to get bleach water on my clothes. That's, we'll get some for the homies.
Right. Pour a little for the homies.
I didn't smell it. That definitely smells like a pool. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely chlorinated.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and get
A little for the homies.
the others. We're just priming it. I want to try and get the other water out of there so we can taste just the chlorinated water. Definitely being careful with this. I don't want to bleach my clothes.
How's that? It tastes like a pool.
I wouldn't want to have to survive off that for very long. It's a different flavor. It's not bad. It's definitely different.
Yeah, you can tell it's treated. I mean, it's definitely got like a.
If I was in a hot environment, desert type thing, walking around, and this was the only water I'd have, it kind of gives you cotton mouth. So I'm getting thirstier the more I drink. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But none of these products are rated for long-term use. So keep that in mind for sure.
You know, there's a lot of things too. You don't necessarily have to buy things like this. Buy chlorine tablets. I mean, there's basic components that will treat your water for you. You know, fire. I mean, you boil it and filter it. You know, it's as simple as fire in a sock. You can get the water squared away if you have to in an emergency situation. You have this stuff on hand. You know, if you are unable to access water at your house and you have a water source that's available, a creek or lake or whatever, grab you some water and boil it, filter it through a sock, treat it, and you have a water supply. These are more for just kind of situations where you have to get out, you have to take something with you that you can do it immediately and stay on the run. That's what this is good for. I mean, it's a 4-hour break if we have to stop, get water, chemically treat it, and put it in the filter and take it with us. So that's a pretty quick turnaround time to get going.
Right. The filter we showed you yesterday, the Catadine filter, it's supposed to be an all-in-one that we drank earlier in the episode. That one's more of an emergency type use. If you're going along and you need water immediately, then it does the work of all of this in one. So you can find a stream or a creek somewhere, get some water and go ahead and pound it down.
I think the biggest problem with that is probably the amount of water. I mean,
right.
This is ass serving. I mean, this is maybe, you know, half a day's worth of water if you're on the move, which is not adequate.
Right, especially if you're doing a lot of moving.
Right.
Sweating, hot, you're going through water pretty good. Part of the reason we showed you the water in our second survival series is because water is probably the most important, but you're definitely going to need to start that fire to boil this stuff before you get to it. You can collect water while you're on the move, bed down. Like I said, it takes 4 hours for the tablets to work for emergency type water, so you can kind of gather up water as you're going, find a spot, start that fire, you know, get it boiled off, take what you can, and then start treating the water once you found the shelter part. And that kind of gets us into Survival Series 3, where we're going to talk about shelter some and emergency quick shelters that you can pack with you in your bag.
Hey, that'd be a good time for us to talk about your paracord bracelet you have there. You know, one of the things we can do with that is build ourselves a shelter. I'd like to check that out next week.
Right. This is a 550 paracord, so it'll hold 550 pounds. Definitely be using that for tying off, holding stuff up. You can use it for hammocks, ascending, ascensions. You know, if you need to get down, up or down hills, cliffs, pretty much whatever. But you'll probably see us use a lot of this on the next video for tying up hammocks and little tent shelters, stuff like that. And we'll see you next time.